this week we have the wonderful, incredible Monét X Change.
What a delight. What a fantastic conversation. Let me tell you, it gets real very quickly, all about butt stuff.
Straight up butt stuff for the whole time. We teach Monét about a lube shooter. She tells us about her new single.
Yeah, Love Like This. There's also...
It comes out today.
Today, so make sure you go look at that. Also, we talk about internet drama. We talk about... the
Tamisha of it all.
Day drag. And we talk about the fate of her poor cat as a young child. That's really intense.
Oh my God. It gets weird. She does not have good luck with pets. I feel bad for Colleen. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this wonderful, fun episode.
We will talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us. Sloppy seconds.
Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Are you ready for some sloppy seconds, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid little fucks? Welcome back to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm Meatball and that's Big Dipper.
Hello. I'm very happy to be here because today we have a professional singer with us who can maybe give you some notes on your notes and vibrato, which is a technical term that I don't know that you ever really studied in school. Did you ever have a voice teacher to teach you that, Meatball?
I studied musical theater, so it's a lot of just screaming.
Yeah, that's when they say, like, use your belt voice.
They say belt. They said throw it to the back of the room, and we'll get to the note eventually. You could start low, and you'll get there. Anyway, I'm so excited for our special guest. She is an all-star. She is a recording artist.
Yes.
She is a podcaster. She is a cat owner, and she is Tamisha Amon's number one enemy. It is Monét X Change.
Monet! Hello.
I think I'm probably Tamisha's number 2 enemy now. I think she's moved on.
Who's the number 1?
Her fucking team producing her fucking sneakers and her merchandise. That's enemy number 1, baby. That's who she should be fighting with, not me.
She got robbed. I love a mess. I love a messy mess.
Oh, I know, because Meatball, it sends me, she creates these videos and these shady fucking pictures of Tamisha attacking me in the ocean, Tamisha doing all these weird fucking things. Meatball is so ridiculous.
Okay,
I know.
Go ahead. What?
Nothing. I just like you, and I think it's funny that like you have nothing to say about it, and yet she still keeps coming for you.
Well,
it's hilarious.
Without getting into the nitty gritty, because we don't need to be like additionally messy.
It's already done. It's
my
over.
biggest question is like, how do you, Monét, as a person, like allow that to be this thing that happens over here on the internet that doesn't actually ruin your day?
I don't know. I think also, so I come from my family. I have like the toughest skin, right? Like I grew up in a family where
it looks like it. We can see right here on the under the eye. No, I'm just kidding.
Girl, you know, I since coming to LA, the dolls have told me about all the things. I'm like, oh my God, do I need to do all these things? And you see a friend one day for lunch, and you see them a week later, and you're like, oh my God, I've heard about like threads in your chin that pull your face. Girl, they're all the things. I'm like, I guess I need to do some of this stuff. Anyway, so I grew up in a family where we made fun of each other. Like, that's just how we grew up. And that's just part of the culture of my family. Like, I love when people make fun of me. I love when people read me. I love, like, it legitimately makes me LOL. I love it. So the whole Tamisha thing, at the beginning, I was like, really, this is so funny. Like, I was like living for like everyone else. And then I realized like what the premise of her of her egregiouses of her what are they called? Grievances against
grievances.
And egregiouses. And then I was like, so you clearly just have never watched our thing. And it just started becoming super personal, and then it got super weird. And then the fucking Vixen girl got into it, and it just all became this like crazy thing. And I was like, no, this is not fun anymore. I'm over it. And I just move on. Like, they can say all they want. And the funny thing was that she did all this stuff, and Bob and I would do Patreon exclusives, and I'm like, if this bitch knew how much money she made us from us doing our exclusives.
Well, I think she did. Isn't that why she started charging like $25.99?
Well, she
I
also
guess.
made a bunch of money too. Yeah, because a lot of people signed up for her.
Yeah, okay.
network.
The 7 people that signed up for her fucking network did not just, you know,
Wow,
like,
wow,
no.
wow.
I was like, this girl is crazy. But I'm like, keep on talking because you are giving us patrons, girl. And so welcome to all the new patrons that's sitting right here.
Welcome to Patreon.
Welcome.
It is an interesting thing, the internet, because it is a very real thing that we interact with all the time that can do things like order us food, right? You know, physical food, buy us products that can come and also have real impact with statements and things that go out there. But also, it is not real life. It is both of those things. And we are living inside of this experiment. We're only a couple decades into what it means, and only really a decade into like what social media actually does to our psyche as human beings. Like, it's very wild. And I, from afar, admire your attitude and how you use the internet, because the only thing it should do is allow people to level up. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be the thing that you choose to put on your phone and you choose to interact with, and it makes you depressed all day. That should not be what it turns out to be, right?
Exactly. I totally agree. And honestly, and it's always, for me, the thing I always think about when I think about if I should react to something is I normally don't, unless I have like a funny take or I think something is funny, but I get conflicted about it when fans or people start believing this stuff. Is like, well, if I don't reply, do people think that it's true? And so that's always my thing, is like, if I don't respond, people are going to think that these things these people are saying are facts, and I don't want that to happen. So that's always my conundrum of if I should respond, because I don't want people to believe what's being said is the truth.
Well, let's talk about something else, because fans can also like make up storylines in their head based on something that they see. So like when Trinity and you were tied, it looked as though Trinity was plucked during that live taping. And everyone was going around being like, she's so mad. She's so mad. Do you think she's mad? I would like to get more messy.
You know, at the beginning of it, I genuinely think when we were sitting there watching that fucking tape at that,
we're talking
weird
about All Stars 4.
All Stars 4,
yeah.
You share the
double
crown.
win.
Yes.
And so we watched it like everyone else, like in this like bar right across from World of Wonder. So you know where the World of Wonder offices is? There's a bar literally across the street, and we went across there and we watched it there.
Yeah, Borders.
I think
what? I've never.
Girl, what?
Across the street.
It's a Borders Books?
It's called.
That's what I was thinking too.
Bordners is the name of that's the name of the
Okay.
bar. They have a little outdoor space in the back. It's like a
Okay,
And there was a tiny Trixie impersonator there too.
It was Tatya.
I know.
Okay. And then so we watched it, and I think in that moment Trinity was genuinely like, what the fuck? Like, ew. I genuinely think that, you know, and I may be wrong, but I genuinely think she was like, no, I don't want this. And I think that when we both realized it, we were both getting our own $100,000. We both got our own crown, our own scepter. We literally were sharing nothing but the airtime on TV. Then we were like, oh, work. Because then also I came from two things. One, in that moment, I was like, just smile and just react and just get to like just do that. I was like, cameras are on you. You smile, you smile, you smile. And then and I was processing it. I was like, I'm gonna have to fucking share it. And they said we didn't have to do that. And then later I was like, oh my God, I actually love this, because this will probably never happen in Drag Race again. So it's such an iconic moment for, honestly, in queer history. Like the first time
for the history books.
So I feel like after I realized all that, I was like, it's kind of fair. It's one of a kind. It'll never happen again. And we both get our own shit. Like, if whether you were Team Trinity or Team Monet, your person won. So you know what I mean? So it was fine.
Yeah, and
I loved it. It was shocking to watch it, because I was just confused as it was happening. The way it was like going, I was like, wait, they've never done this before. And it's you always hear the stories of the double win, and they do it together, and it's like a take where they do that, and it was not that. So I was like, what happened? Someone messed up here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they never recorded a double. Like, you hear, like, for Bianca and Dora, they were a Dora tie, and other seasons they do. For us, they did not do that. And then allegedly, this was online. Apparently, they had, like, right at when the episode ends at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, they have posted on their a tweet went out on RuPaul's Drag Race Twitter. It was like congratulations Monét X Change on your All Stars winner. Then it was deleted. Allegedly. Now people have sent me receipts and I was like, shut the fuck up. But so allegedly that had happened, but it was they're probably gonna do Monét and Trinity. Who fucking knows? But that's what had went out at 9:30 p.m. EST.
Not semicolon.
That's what had come out.
A colon.
Colon.
But...
Oh shit.
No, it can be a semi.
Okay, fine. It can be a semi. But you know, so you are in this like in the Hall of Fame with illustrious greats like Chad in Alaska, Trixie, Shay. And now, who do you think will be joining you in Trinity? Will it be Silky Nutmeg Ganache? Will it be Eureka O'Hara?
Okay.
Sniff, sniff.
The cast came out.
Right.
And who I think she's like a fierce performer and she's a really good queen. I would not be surprised if Eureka won All-Star 6. Because Eureka is talented and she does a good job, and Eureka knows her drag and she looks good in the promo. I will say in her promo, she's giving me very Uncle Fester with the really like smudge, like really dark eyes. And she's
and the 4 fingers.
the 4 fingers. Hey, girl.
They did that to her.
But if Eureka snatched the crown for All-Star 6, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the lineup. I feel like Yara Sofia is going to do really fucking well on this season. Jesus. She is such a legend.
I'm such a fan of Ginger Minj because she's truly insane, but like she's so talented.
You ever watch her
talented.
You ever watch her man's OnlyFans?
No.
Absolutely not.
Why do you say it like
Whoa,
that?
why would you say it like that?
Because like
you hate fat people?
Cancel
oh my God,
Monet.
you heard it here first.
Fatphobic.
Yeah, I hate myself. First of all,
not you being on this show calling yourself fat. Not in this.
Wrong
not in this
show.
Company. delete. Log off.
I have the thing is that I've toured with CJ and I've shared
Got
a
it.
lot of you know what I mean. So it's
you
just
tasted his dick. I got you.
When you know somebody, it's harder to watch their OnlyFans because
for sure.
you'll be watching it and then be like, remember that time we got drinks out that one night?
You know,
they told me about their family issues.
It's a little weird for me. For example, Boomer Banks. Boomer Banks are friends. I just can't watch his porn. I'm like,
he just recently said he's quitting porn.
Did he really?
He tweeted
what the hell
it.
he gonna do?
Well, he's a designer. Full-time fashion designer.
Word.
Boomer listens to this show. Hi, Boom.
I know Boomer does. I love Boomer, but I didn't know he was quitting porn. Boomer's such a big. He's such a big name in porn.
Yeah, Meatball, I think that tweet was facetious. I think he's about to launch some new pornography, and that's why.
You know, I read everything as truth.
Well, the internet is truth, as we've learned.
Right. And then, so, wait, I was telling you. Oh, yeah, Ginger Minj.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's the thing with Ginger Minj. This is her 3rd time back. And I just think that's a little crazy to me. And then not telling us that she meant for that first outfit, for her entrance look, to be ugly. I was like, that is the weirdest, dumbest take I've ever fucking heard. You're like, I like the intention was for it to be the ugliest thing you've ever seen. I'm like, that.
We all know what happened. I think we all know that.
I don't. What do you know happened?
Yeah, what?
Well, I mean, I don't know any story, but I'm just saying, maybe she thought it looked stunning. It wasn't fit right. She walked in. It didn't seem great. I love Ginger. If she's listening, I love you. That was not the best outfit.
Oh, I love Ginger.
But I think maybe she needed to come up with an excuse as to why it wasn't the most amazing intro outfit. But her other outfit for the promo was stun.
Yeah.
It was cute. The thing is that I will say, touring with Ginger is one of the most professional queens to work with.
Yeah,
Ginger
I
is
love her.
super professional. She's always on time. She always has her material ready. She's Ginger Minj
can work an audience.
Yeah,
she can just do crowd work for hours, and it's incredible.
Yeah, what was that thing for All Stars 2? I think it was it the GLAAD Awards when it was
when she sang I am what
I am, and it was Alaska and Fifi and Alyssa, and they all posed.
No, it's Jeremy now.
Well, at that time it was what?
Just Jeremy.
Ooh,
don't dead name him.
Wow. Cancel Big Dipper. You know what, Victor? I made you a proposal on Super Rivalry. I don't know if you had heard it, but I heard that you only like older gentlemen, and I could put on a little gray beard for you. I'm already balding.
Monet,
I'm halfway
what are you
there.
doing?
You don't need to put on a gray beard. Yeah, you're already there.
Monet, can you take a fist?
A fist? No,
I do want to talk about your butt.
Tell me about it.
Lifted?
Why don't you tell us about it?
Is it lifted?
Was it lifted?
Have you
Did it go to Brazil?
No, bitch. I have. Okay, so y'all already tried to tell me that once a fat girl, always a fat girl. I grew up as the fat girl with the big booty, the big everything, and then in quarantine she got her life together. I have never had a BBL.
Really?
No one was accusing
My
you
ass
of that.
has always been huge. Have you ever seen scenes of Drag Race of me out of drag? My ass is.
I see the photos you post on Instagram, talking on your tiptoes, twisting your back out, looking at the ass in the mirror with the sparkling filter. That's what I see. I thought you were showing off the work you paid for.
No, I did not have a BBL.
Have you ever had any work done? I know you're now in LA, girl. You have anything set up? You going in for anything?
I am getting laser hair removal.
Oh,
okay.
This may be this make Dipper hit me even more. I want to get laser hair removal because I got it done in the past, but I got it done by this bitch in New York, and bitch, she burned the shit out of me. I had like 3rd-degree burns all over my chest.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. So this was back in like 2014, 15, and I said I'll never do it again. But then my friend told me about a place in LA, ProLays, and apparently they know how to do it on dark skin because laser hair removal is tricky for dark skin people with dark hair and light skin people with light hair. But apparently this place is fierce. I am gonna try again, girl. If I get burned the fuck up, I'm gonna be so mad because it takes like a year to like fully heal and go away.
I had a roommate who got it done, and she was an actress, and she couldn't wear shorts on camera for over a year.
Girl, it's traumatic.
She had to just be always in pants and different types of leggings and stuff because they fucked her leg up.
What part of your body do you get it removed from?
I want to get it on my chest, on my stomach, ab area, and then also my whole back. And I don't get like super hair in my back.
And your back hole?
Yeah,
no. I like a little peach fuzz on my booty. Like I don't want it to be like super like baby, which is weird to even mention babies in this situation. So let me go rewind. I don't like it to be young, like super like no hair. I like it to have just a little hint of a little whisper.
Something that when someone whispers in your ear, those hairs stand up on your butt.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I love eating ass. And then I will say when I eat someone's booty and it's like super like no hair, it's a little weird to me. It's like a little like I like just a little like something.
Yeah.
I will tell you, whenever I've had the opportunity to be with a person who is like opposite body type, like skinny and hairless, I am like fascinated. I'm like,
really?
Oh, this is like just how your butt and butthole is? There's just nothing
fascinated
here.
Good or fascinated bad?
Good. I mean, I'm in there.
Okay, so
it
then I'm gonna do it.
feels weird for me to
down.
touch it because I feel like my hand just like like sticks to it. Whereas if there's hair, you can like glide your hand down their body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also
there's like a friction that's created.
I'm like, I don't want to fucking rim a dolphin. I want to rim like a human being, and human beings have hair.
Yeah,
but
some cats don't have hair.
Some cats don't, and mine does not.
Let's talk about Colleen, your hairless cat.
Let's talk about Colleen, your hairless cat that you got.
I got sold a faulty hairless cat. She is this bitch is full. She has so much hair. Kitty, where's she at? If she comes in here, I'll show y'all. Her whole ass has hair. Her tail is riddled. Her tail is full of hair. Her paws, her face. Bitch, they sold me a faulty cat.
You're slipping Rogaine in her food.
I give her a little testosterone, honey.
Had you had an animal before you got Colleen?
I grew up with animals. In my adult life, no, I've never had an animal, but I grew up with like dogs. I had dogs and dogs and dogs. Like, when I was first born, we had my first dog was Spike. And he was like a little mongrel situation. He had like so many mixes. Who knows what the fuck that bitch was. And then Spike died, and then we got Blossom. Blossom was a Chihuahua. Chihuahua, a poodle. And Blossom accidentally ate rat poison.
Ooh.
Then,
oh my God.
Yeah. Then she died. And then we had Walk and Wine, which were 2 Labradors.
Walk
a black
and
Walk
wine.
and wine.
Yeah. And a chocolate.
I thought that was just like something you would do.
No, it was honestly obviously. So my parents are from St. Lucia, and it was a very popular soca song back then. Walk and Wine.
Yeah, got it. You're like, Mom, what are you putting in that cup? She's like, this is my walking wine. Take a stroll.
And then when we were super young, my like biological father came back in my life a little bit, and like he thought it would be a great idea to just get me a cat without my like parents knowing. So I go to visit him. He gives me this cat. I come home like, Mom, look, I have a cat. She's like, what do you mean you have a fucking cat? So my mom is relegated to take care of me and this cat. Long story short, we go to school one day. We left this is like we have it for like 2 weeks, right? We leave the kitchen window open. We come back. We come back home that evening. The cat is nowhere to be found. Like, where did the cat go? Like, oh my God, I'm crying. The cat ran away. Next morning, wake up. The fucking brains of the cat are sitting on our front lawn. Our neighbor's dog ate our cat.
And like you have a lot of drama related to cat ownership.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a song. Poor Colleen.
Yeah. So what's it like now with Colleen? Because it seems like now it's like a bougie situation.
Yeah.
How is it bougie? Tell
Is
me how
that a
it's
cat
bougie.
bed? What's that on the ground
What's
behind you?
that
Is that a cat
behind you?
bed?
Yes, a cat bed, bitch, for her to sleep.
You go from the cat got snatched off a windowsill by a dog, fucking got a lobotomized by the neighbor's dog.
Oh
now
my
you got
God.
a bougie hairless cat. You get together with Violet's hairless cat and just have little
Oh my
cat
God.
parties.
Yes, Eugene and Colleen, we're going to be a couple, but I was across the country. But now I'm here. Eugene and Colleen will have a play date. So I'm friends with Janina Gavankar. If you guys watch True Blood, she's on the morning show. She's a good friend of mine. And her partner, they have a hairless cat. And I went to go bring Colleen over there. Girl, it was like so weird. Like Colleen, it was her first time meeting another Sphinx. And the whole time they're kind of like stalking each other. Because they're like, you kind of look like me. Are you like me? And then they were playing this like thing all day. It was really cute. So I'm constantly on the fence of getting a second cat. Because people say you should have a second cat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
I think I'm going to get a second one just because
Well, you have one?
Yeah, we only have one.
What kind of cat do you have?
Just a plain normal cat. I don't even know it's gray.
So you're saying that my cat is normal or plain?
No, yours is expensive and weird.
With a hairy butt.
With a hairy little butt.
butt.
Do you have to do any of that weird, like, wait, one more question. Do you have to, like, weirdly clean her or, like, give her baths
I
or
see
pop
those
her
on
little
TikTok
blackheads?
where they pull like the hairs and the oils out of the nail beds on the hairless cats. Have you seen that?
Oh, Colleen doesn't do that. I bathe her once a month, but she doesn't get that weird nail thing. I have seen that. She doesn't get that. I think it's because the hair on her fucking paws, because she's not a real hairless cat. She's fucking fake. She's a fraud. And I know you fucking hear me out there, bitch. You're fake.
Oh, my God!
It's not her fault. It's whoever sold it for you.
Girl.
Will you disclose how much you pay for the cat?
What do you mean? I got it from a breeder.
And,
I mean,
yeah, and
No,
how much?
no, you didn't.
What?
No, you didn't.
What did you pay for it, Colleen?
Those are like $2,000?
no, I paid $1,200 for Colleen.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing though, because I have like really bad pet allergies, like even dogs. And I go over to friends who have dogs, and I like pet their dog, and they get so excited, and I accidentally touch my face, bitch, I'm ruined for like the next 6 hours. I have really bad pet allergies.
I had
Yeah.
pretty bad cat allergies when we first got Deb, but then I went and got 2 of those allergy shots
Mm-hmm.
where they like, it just dries you out completely. And then now I just take Benadryl.
Okay, so when I first got her, I would have like for the first 2 weeks, it was bad. Like I could not breathe. I was super congested. Like I literally I was talking like this because it was so bad for like 2 weeks, and then it just went away. And now I don't have anything.
Well,
Well, congratulations. And we'll be right back after this break. Goodbye.
we all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby, and the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. Okay.
And we're back.
Let's talk about the singing voice.
Do you know Wicked?
Okay, I know numbers from the show, but I've never seen the show. I know.
How? You lived in New York for like what, 20 years?
Because you know it's that thing when Broadway shows are on for a while and people are like, "Girl, she has like when the cast. This is like, this is what they up to like their 15th year now. The cast they literally are just going through the motions. They literally don't give a fuck, and they're like, "Don't go see it now. It'll ruin it for you." So I have not seen it now.
Well, that's the first time anyone's actually responded with a very truthful answer. Good for you.
One
now,
short day to the Emerald City. Big Meatball, do you even know? I mean, Meatball, Jesus, Big Dipper. Do you even know music theater? Are you just going to stare at us? Are you not going to sing along? Can we not?
Oh, he knows musical theater.
What a random song to pull from Wicked. One short day.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
You didn't go for The Wizard and I? You didn't go for Defying Gravity?
You
didn't go for
I'm not a
Popular?
basic gay. I'm not a basic drag queen.
Oh,
or
she
fucking
wants to be
defying
different
gravity.
with the deep cut.
Oh,
Okay,
you special. You
bring
different.
some musical theater my way. Just because I don't have a singing voice doesn't mean I'm not
And
aware.
not opera, musical theater. We don't do that.
We know
opera
you're
bullshit.
trained over there in
Kevin.
opera. Let's hear it.
Music theater people have this weird thing about opera singers. Opera singers are not like that. We have reverence for all type of music, but music theater people are like, ugh, not that opera thing. Good. Damn. Oh,
It's because I don't feel like when you're. Here it is. Here we go. When I see an opera, I'm like, these are very good classically trained singers doing a very good job. But when I see musical theater, I'm seeing people act and sing.
You're talking about a triple threat, often dancing too, which
Because
also
in
doesn't
an
happen in
opera,
opera.
There's acting, but I feel like they're more concerned with hitting the right notes and doing that. And in a musical, you can hit the notes, but you could also be like, give it some
interesting.
thoughts. Okay, wow, all right. So she left the meeting.
I imagine.
Monet, my friend is an opera director, and so oftentimes when it works out with scheduling, I will go and help him produce operas. He does very sort of avant-garde operas. So I've worked on a couple operas with him, like Handel's Orlando, and we did this very deep cut Gertrude Stein and Virgil Thompson opera about Susan B. Anthony.
I never heard of that.
Yeah. I'm a little deeper than what you see on the surface, okay, Monet?
Big Dipper is a Renaissance man. I like that.
I don't like this flirting. I can tell you, I don't like that.
Okay, here's a question.
Talk about how many times I often talk about Dick Pig and Big Dipper a lot on Signal Rivalry. So
Wait, what, Emmy?
No, you don't. I listen.
What did you? Wait,
I
what
do.
did you
I've
say?
talked about it 3 times now. Bob was like, and every time Bob was like, Monet, Big Dipper's not into you. Big Dipper likes older men.
But what did you say? Something about a dick pic? You sent a dick pic?
Dick pigging you.
Oh, dick pigging?
Yeah.
Monet, do you remember where we met?
It was at Twin Cities Pride.
Indianapolis.
Oh my goodness.
Indianapolis Pride. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, why were you were performing?
I was performing,
Yeah.
and that was also the night that Lizzo performed.
Yes.
And they were shuttling talent back and forth to the hotel, and
Yes.
the management team told me to get on the bus because they said it was a talent bus, and I got on and I was just waiting with my dancers, and then we got yelled at by Lizzo's team. You're not supposed to be here, as if we were a security threat. And we got shamefully kicked off the bus. And then we had to wait
Good
for
for her.
another shuttle, even though it was all organized by the same group. It was all for the Pride talent.
Yes.
It was such a moment of we got there. I talked to you. I had a great set. Marco from House of Avalon was there with Lizzo. We all chatted. They brought,
Marco
we all
was
got
there
to
with her?
Yeah, because he was on the road. He was styling her. And so it was, and the dancers were like, this is so cool because I brought them from Chicago. And then I was like, okay, let's head back to the hotel. And they were like, yep, here's the bus. And then it was just bitch, let me put you in your place. They were like, get the fuck off this bus. I was like, okay.
Okay, but remind me, Lizzo wasn't she wasn't huge yet, right? She
was huge, but it was
How dare you talk about her size like that?
It was
How dare you?
It was 2 months into her hugeness. So
Okay.
this gig had been booked a year out. So
right.
she was much, much bigger than the gig was, but she was
Got
still
it.
doing them. Did you know? Sorry, I just got to say, did you know that a lot of those Pride shows at the big cities are actual, when they get big artists like that, it's not the Pride organization paying for the artist, it's the radio station.
Oh.
So this happened in Indianapolis, and this happened when I played at a Pride in DC, where as part of the gig, you then had to step in a little trailer and do a tiny little radio interview.
Uh-huh.
And then also you had to do a meet and greet, but the meet and greet was arranged through the radio station. So bitch,
And
how
by this Pride
embarrassing.
in DC, you're talking about when you did Trump's inauguration, right?
Fuck
Yes.
off. I did Capital
Okay.
City
Okay.
Pride.
Okay.
Fuck all the way off. But this is what I found out was so crazy. Oftentimes the big artists are there as a favor to their label to get in good with the radio station, so their song
play
gets
their
played on the
shit.
radio, and they're not getting paid the way that a Drag Race queen is, or an independent entertainer is getting paid from the Pride organization. I
Got
did
it.
not
Must
know
be
that.
hard.
Because I was like, how are, no shade, but like, these are big fucking
Oh,
names
for
coming
sure.
out here to
For
play
sure.
this thing. And it's not rinky dink. There are thousands of people there. But like,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
they just put on their own show to theater, they could make like $50,000 to $100,000 selling it
Yeah.
out. And
Yeah.
I'm sure they're not getting money like that to do the Pride in the Park.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Speaking of gigs, I want to ask you about your upcoming gigs. What do you got going on? You've been doing some gigs during the little pandemic. You were over in the UK for Drop Dead.
Death Drop.
Whatever.
Wow.
Almost there.
So much research.
Yeah, so much research. Wow. But yeah, no, I've been doing a lot of stuff in the pandemic.
Well, you must have been real professional over there because you didn't even do one show.
Wow. No, they did a couple weeks.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did a
okay.
couple weeks. We ended up doing a week of previews, and we did like a week of the show. Then it was kaput. But yeah, I've done that. During the pandemic, I did one digital drag show like in my home, like, and I was like, I never want to do this again. It was the
Colleen
most
farted at you and walked away.
It was also, this was back when I was in New York City, so I was in my little
Oh.
like I want to say 7x4 hallway trying to do this drag. It was terrible. And then my apartment was so like you can hear me stomping. This was when my neighbor downstairs were trying to like fucking
Oh my
threaten
God.
to like come and like shoot me and kill me in my sleep, call
Oh,
me a faggot.
God.
I literally chased him down the hallway with like a knife. I'm like, motherfucking nigga, don't you ever come back up here. I will fucking kill you in this building, bitch. I had so much drama in New York City with my neighbors and because of digital drag shows. But yeah, I did more things in person and really just podcasting and like brand deals, but not too much performing like at home. I just don't I don't like it. Do you like it?
No, I hate it.
It's the worst. I hate
But
it.
you, Meatball, just got back to doing a live show. You did a live show this
Yeah, I
weekend.
did my
huh?
first live show in Long Beach. It was a fun little time.
and you did not invite me. It's so fucking rude, girl.
You don't answer the messages that I send you on Instagram. I had a wonderful time. I got there and I didn't realize that like it was basically like a brunch. This was Morgan McMichael Show's Executive Suites, which Raja has done. Like all the queens have done it. Delta is there consistently.
Raja
But I didn't
O'Hara or
realize-
Raja Gemini.
Raja
Gemini.
Gemini. And
Got it.
also because, just to interject, because I think it's very cool, because of the restrictions, they were actually able to be open. They've been open for a very long time and started trailblazing all of these outdoor drag shows with masks, stay at your seat. Like they literally, the rules were changing week by week with the county board to keep the bar open and keep people employed. And so it's actually a really cool thing. And because they were one of the only places in LA that were doing drag shows, they had tons of traveling people come out to do the show in Long Beach.
Yeah.
To do it
So
like
you
a
think-
parking
Because I was
lot
there with
in a tent.
Denali.
Yeah.
So you think LA invented drag? Got it.
No, Long Beach. I think Long Beach
drag.
invented COVID drag. But it was at Executive Suites. Robert at Executive Suites is great. It was so
Yes.
fun. But no one told me. And I talked to Bitch the morning of the show. And I was like, is there anything I need to know? And she was like, yeah, just make sure like you have fun, upbeat numbers. Spoken word doesn't work there. Like just do whatever. And I get there with 2 3-minute songs and everyone else's songs. I was like, wait, how long is your song? And Delta was like, oh, mine's 6 minutes. Morgan was like, mine's 12 minutes. Denali was like, mine's 15 minutes long. And I was like, oh, I have 2 3-minute numbers. Like, what do I do? So we were like sitting there rushing. Like I was going through the DJ's mixes being like, what do you have that I can't do? It was, but so halfway through my first number, 3 minutes into it, my legs give out. I haven't worn heels in over a year and a half. I'm walking up and down a hill in these like bordello platforms, and I was like,
Yeah, you
oh,
have those
God.
bordellos, those ones that roll through. That should
The
have helped
rocket
you.
shoe.
Oh God, you have shoes like that? That sounds terrible.
Well, I can't wear the little short. I'm looking at your set, and you got like what?
Yeah,
so
you
3
got little
inches over
petite-
there.
little
You like
petite
wear these little
stilettos.
petite babies. I like
no,
a platform.
Bitch, all my shoes. Are y'all? Oh hell no.
Get up, get up. Ah, the ass.
That's
is
not
out!
a BBL. That's not a BBL. Look at that ass. That's not a BBL.
Okay, see, that's a big one. But look, I'm looking at the bottom of the shoe rack.
Those are because some of us can wear open-toed shoes, baby.
Oh.
She's an
Drag
open-toed
me.
This
Anyway.
is a pump. I want
That's a
Big
platform.
Dipper to...
Look at the toe, bitch.
It's a platform. I want Dipper
Big
to
Dipper screenshot
shove
this.
this up my ass.
You know who someone who has done
You don't
that
like to get
is-
fisted, but you like all the ass play?
No, I do not like getting fisted. Ooh,
How
I'm
many
not getting
fingers
fisted.
have you had up in there?
Maybe 2.
I don't like
Oh, so you just
maybe 2, not even 3.
What's
I
the
don't
first
think
thing
it's
you
3.
put in your ass as a kid? Mine was a toothbrush, bristle side
Mine was
down.
the back end of a plunger.
Wait, Bristol side you wanted the
No,
bristles
no,
in?
no. Like I flipped it over so it was not the bristle side. The
Oh,
handle
got
of
it.
the toothbrush.
Probably a finger. I've never
No.
put an inanimate object in my ass
Ever?
ever.
What?
Not even dildos. I'm not into that. I'm more of a top, to be honest. But
What?
when I'm with a guy who but every time I've had successful penetration, it's been by a dude who knows how to to worship the queen before she enters the castle. Because a lot of these dudes, they want to come over, they wanted to spit on your hole and fucking. I'm like, no, bitch, you need to get me together first. You can't just come and just shove your fucking dick inside. Like, I hate that. That fucking drives me insane. Tops are so fucking lazy, and they like to shame bottoms for not having condoms on these things. Like, bitch, no, it is your job to get me ready.
Yeah, and I think that tops should start having douches and extra lube at their house.
Honestly.
Because if you pick up a bottom out at a night out at a club,
Girl.
they're not going to be clean from douching before they went out. Like, it's been 4 or 5 hours. You should give them the option and not get mad at them if they paint your dick.
Also, I have started though. My friend, I'm not gonna say his name. My best friend since high school. He came. He spent a week here, and he's been taking Metamucil every day for 4 years. He said, I generally, when I shit, I don't even have to wipe if I don't want to. He's like, his track is clean because he takes it
Not his
every morning
track.
for 4 years. So that's a tip for
Metamucil.
y'all out there. Yeah, Metamucil. It's literally the same shit they put in the
pure.
fucking Pure for Men. shit.
Yeah,
It's
Oh
literally
yeah,
fiber.
it's just right. And there are tons of products like that. Wait, I'm curious because you said he has to worship the
Yesterday.
queen.
Yeah.
What?
You
Get
gotta-
you going.
gotta-
Do you fucking drag?
No, hold
You
on,
ever
Meatball.
fucking
Let me
drag?
get.
No, let me get this one.
Okay, fine.
You ever fucking full mug?
Of course.
You wear a human hair wig?
Not a human. You gotta. That's a.
She
That's
wears
a
her
synthetic.
kitty cat.
Yeah, because it's less things. It's just right here. There's no strands going everywhere. It's just a little kitty cat wig that's comfortable and not
Oh.
hot.
She goes,
See, I like, if I'm ever in drag doing it, I like to, when the wig gets in my mouth and I go, oh, hold on. Oh. And like, you like have to
I
pull it
hate
off your
that.
tongue.
I hate that. That's so
No, it's
awkward.
what are you talking about? Guys love that. They're like, yeah.
When the hair is in your mouth.
Yes, they love it. They love to watch you choke on it.
what?
I'm just
no.
kidding.
I don't know. I'm about to say no.
I literally don't hook up in drag. I was just trying to see your
You've never hooked up in quiche ever.
One time I got a blowjob in a car, but it was gross, and I stopped halfway through.
Work. Not hooked up in drag, especially because New York is also different to LA, where you go to the gig in a cab and then you get to the club, and then afterwards you kind of have to hang out at the bar till you get your check and to
Mm-hmm.
until you fulfill your, even like doing a fucking 2-hour show by yourself
It's
wasn't
not
enough. They want,
fulfilling the
they want you to hang out for another hour and a half, 2 hours after the show. And then you do that, and you're like in drag, and you're standing outside, and you're like waiting for your cab. So and in Hell's Kitchen, these straight dudes, they love to walk by, and they'll give you like a little eye, and you're like, oh, and then they give you a little eye, then they walk back, like they forgot something, and they come back, and you kind of and then you get in the cab together, you go home, and then you fuck, and then that's it.
And then you end up murdered, and it's a Law and Order SVU episode. Do you think? I think it might be harder to be. This is an overgeneralization, but harder to be a queen in New York just based on the fact that like those girls are doing like 3 or 4 shows a night. They show up in one outfit and they just like hop around, and you got to be on a subway. Like at least in LA, most people have cars.
Yeah.
Bars have parking lots. You can bring a suitcase with you and like do outfit changes throughout the night.
Yeah. Well, I want to bring New York City drag to LA. Now, I don't really like fuck with like club shows a lot anymore, but I do want to do like a night.
Oh, you're better than that.
No, I'm not better than that. You are such
No,
a
it's okay.
You're such a messy bitch. I want to do like a New York style, because I used to do my one-woman shows in New York, and it's just me and a DJ for 2 hours, And people used to live. I want to do one of those shows in New York because that's not a thing in LA, right? No one does these. There's not one person that does it.
Only Jackie B or Sherry Vine or Love Connie. Those three have really gotten it together, and they do one-woman shows at Casita del Campo.
No, I want to do it at the fucking Abbey, bitch, or at WeHo. I want to do a one-woman show like I would do like at Industry.
They would not let you. I mean, they might let you.
They might let you. They would let you. Maybe
I want to do it.
I think it's a different thing. I think even though New York has like so much more chaotic energy as far as just like as a city, I feel like LA is way more like ADD, and so the idea, people's like attention span, like. Nowhere is set up to facilitate like there's one entertainer tonight, enjoy, because the way like all the bars and the clubs here in LA, like at the Abbey, it's all around the stage.
Well, yeah, Abbey's probably a bad but Mickey's what they do showgirls, like that's literally the perfect setup.
Right, but I think for them, half of their appeal is when they're thumping music out onto the street, and they have that open patio that's like, "Oh, you want to come in here?"
God,
and so they just hear you singing an aria. I don't think people would want to come in there. What did you say, Meatball?
Wow.
I just said even during Showgirls at Mickey's, like the patio is full of people talking who aren't watching the show.
Correct.
Interesting.
Wait, this is what I wanted to say earlier, and then we'll take a break.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
You said about worship. You got to get the queen ready. You got to
worship the queen.
Worship
you got to
the
bow
queen.
to the queen and worship her before you enter the castle.
Do you think by doing that you create your own juices in your asshole?
I think I do because
nay.
I think you do. I think if someone is sitting there fingering and preparing and like rimming you for like an hour and a half, bitch, you get real moist back there. It's perfect for a dick to come on through.
Spit.
It's their spit lining your walls.
You think you're creating
over there making
lubricant
mucus in your
like
hole?
It's a vagina?
No, but I think there is a little osmosis and secretion happening, and I think that
so you're a scientist.
I don't know much about algebra, but all I know
but my butt is wet.
I think there is something to do. It's something with the person's spit, but also there's some of your juices secreting from your ass. I genuinely think that.
We have been having this debate, and we had Matthew Camp. Yeah. I'll bring it up, Meatball. I will.
That's a hog.
He got a hog on him. His hog of a dick. We had him on the show, and he said, famously, your asshole creates 27 different types of mucuses.
Okay,
and
I don't know about all that.
I didn't know about that, but people got very upset and said that we were providing misinformation to the world.
Why? We can't keep bringing this up every episode.
I'll keep bringing it up because Monet just said her ass gets wet.
Yes, but she didn't say 27 types of wet. She just said, I think that there's something that happens, and maybe... And after speaking to a doctor, he did say that your asshole creates mucus, but only in order to help you poop, like to ease poop out. So maybe if someone's up there dingling around... See, now I'm on the wrong side of science. If someone's up there finger blasting you and getting you all together, and then your body might be tricked into thinking it's pooping, I could possibly see that...
This is what I think. I think every bottom should have one of those lube syringes that you can pre-lube, like squirt deep inside yourself. You must know about this.
Lube shooter.
I don't know about that. Tell me. Bitch, do I need to get her? Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime.
And so it should just be part of your, if you know you're going to have, some sexual congress, if you just do that mindlessly, then you convince yourself that you're lubricating from natural secretions, but it's like, it's lube that you put up there already.
Bitch,
do you ever call it your pussy?
No, I hate when dudes call their ass. It's not a pussy. It's also not. Pussy is some white gay shit, and I fucking hate that word.
But what
do
about
do you ever lay on your back and put your legs in the air and then slap your hole like that?
No, I'm not her. I'm not that girl. Maybe I wish I was. I'm just like I said. I top
I
way
know
more
you're
than
a top.
I bottom maybe 5 times a year.
What's the ideal top for you? Obviously, worship the queen before. We learned that.
I'm also not a size queen. I don't care if your dick is 4 inches or if it's 10. Big dicks are pretty. They're not functional. I genuinely
Yes.
am not interested in having a 9-inch penis inside of me. Also, people are so ridiculous with dick sizes. Like, everyone swears they have a 9-inch dick. People don't realize a 7-inch dick is a big dick. Like a 7.5-inch dick, that is big. That is not.
That's what I
small
always
penis.
say, and guys are like, "Nah, it's not that big." I'm like,
That's not
have
true.
you tried to put it anywhere? It's huge.
Yeah, 7 inches is a big dick, and most people out there saying that they 8-9 inches, bitch, your shit really be like 7, maybe 6.5, and you swear. And also, they love taking
They're
the ruler.
measuring from the base.
They're
Not even
measuring
the
from
base.
their
They're measuring
asshole.
from their taint. Yeah, they like in their asshole. They're like, look, you see, it's 13 inches. Like, no,
They're
motherfucker, it's
pushing the
not.
fupa down.
That shit is so annoying. Anyway, so I'm not a side screen in that, so that doesn't really. Honestly, I would prefer someone with more of like an average to small dick if you're gonna be like a long-term partner, because I ain't trying
Right.
to, like, that to me, that's ideal, and I would love that. And I'm also not with a race. I have literally no race hangups, baby. A fucking Martian could come here and be
Race?
and be cute, and I'm all
Race?
about it. Race. Yeah, I don't really, honestly, I don't have
Do-
that many preferences. I really
Do you
don't.
like when they look you in the eye or not?
Ooh, yes. Well, if we've hooked up for more than 3 times, then that's sexy. But if it's our first time meeting and it's not that like passionate,
Eyes on the wall.
don't fucking look at me, bitch.
Meatball, eyes on the wall.
Spit on me. Act like I don't exist. Don't, like, I don't want that.
I was
Now,
gonna
what's
ask
your
you
favorite nail
about spit.
for giving a blowjob? Do you prefer stiletto, a coffin, almond?
None. I mean, in life, I love a nice tapered coffin, but also when you, again, because I'm normally topping, and if I do fuck someone in drag, every time they want you to fuck them, they want you to top them. They don't. It's never the other way around.
Mhm.
Like, literally 99% of the time. So having a nail prevents me from fucking fingering them or whatever. So I would typically don't wear nails if I'm gonna fuck with somebody.
Are you of the belief? See, I had a friend that used to fucking drag all the time, and she said that they preferred it when she was just like in a bright red lip, barely any foundation, and just like lashes. Like, she was like, I could show up being ugly in a nasty wig, and they like it more than if I came fully done.
Okay, I don't think they like it more. I think your friend is just fucking lazy.
Oop.
And they didn't really care. I don't think they like it more. I think that dudes that they'll take whatever, bitch. One time
Well, then why is it always the ugly drag queens that get hit on by Uber drivers, and I'm sitting there and nothing ever happens to me?
I've never been to Ubu Java.
I've never been to Ubu Java.
Wait. We really
I
have to
think
take
I'm
a break.
pretty.
Hold on. We have to take a break, and we're coming back.
I'm pretty enough to be sexually harassed by an Uber driver.
Okay, we are back. Meatball, do you want to continue this line of questioning?
Have you ever been sexually harassed by an Uber driver?
No, but by a taxi cab driver, yeah. Uber drivers, I think they're a little more timid
Oh, 'cause
because
there's-
you have all their details,
Right. You could trace
Taxi.
it back.
Yeah, and in New York, there are still taxis. A lot of people do still do Ubers, but sometimes you get a taxi because you have all the cash from the club, and you're like, here's $40. But yeah, definitely taxi drivers.
So listen, I know we've been all over the place. We do have a final segment which is called Fuck Talk, and we've kind of been doing it already. I have a couple of questions I'm just dying to know about
Okay.
before
Well,
we
the first
we
one you
round
should
that
know
up.
is that my new video. When is this coming out? Is this out already? When is this coming
This
out?
is coming out Friday.
This
Oh
will
my
come out on
God.
Friday. Yeah, I know.
My-
Yes.
Well, bitch, you saved it for the last minute. What if
No,
they
we
tune
still-
off?
They won't.
They
No,
won't
'cause they
because
know-
all the
they know the
juicy
next
stuff happens
segment.
at the end.
Wow, this sounds very shiny, but
Race? Wait. We're gonna talk about your video, but I'm very curious to know. There's this photo that I keep seeing of you sitting in maybe a Santa sleigh with the cast of the Jersey Shore. And
Explain.
I'm fascinated to know what that is, and then also like what other kind of weird industry Hollywood gigs have you done that are like not a club gig, not a performance, but somehow you get booked and it's cute money, so you're like, I'll do that?
okay, wait, but because I have such ADD, I want to put it down on my thing on my Amazon now. It's called a lube shooter. Yeah, I want to remember this. This is important. Oh my God, yes, the lube. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is fabulous. Thank you guys. Oh my God, I
You're
really did learn
welcome.
something at of Sloppy Seconds today. This is lovely.
Yes.
Okay,
We're
lube
here to
shooter.
educate.
Yeah, I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
so the picture with me in the cast of Jersey Shore, I was doing the Jingle Ball, the iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball, and I was hosting this like Santa's hot wife lady person, and they had all these people. I mean, all these celebrities came in. A lot of them TBH. I did not know like BB Rexa. I was like, okay. I was like, hey girl. Someone named Bazzi. This was Khalid. Now he's popular. I know him now, but then I did not know who he was.
Right.
Like all the girls from what's the one that broke up? Not Little Mix. The other one.
Fifth Harmony.
Go to work. Fifth Harmony. Like those girls came, and then the Jersey Shore came, and then it was super awkward. They were all lovely, like they were great. But I think at first, when you see a big black drag queen at Santa's sleigh, you don't know how to react. So we were all sitting there, and we had this moment. They were testing mics and lights and sound, and it was also at the end of the night. I had no conversation. I was like, I'll turn it on when the camera's on, but in this moment, I'm just gonna be like. And then they were all
That's
really nice to
stunning.
each other. So it was just that moment. One thing that happened, Calvin Harris came into the suite, and he asked him if he wanted to be on set, and he was like, "No, thank you. I'm not gonna do that." And I was like, "Ooh, shady." And I was so mad because that motherfucker is like 6'6". He's Scottish or from Manchester, whatever it is, and apparently has a big ass dick. I was like, I was gonna definitely flirt.
You wanted to just be near it? You wanted to feel it?
To feel the heat of the foreskin.
I'm going to look up a picture of Calvin Harris right now.
Yeah, I honestly, okay, full T, I didn't know who he was. Patty was like, oh, that's...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Patty was like, that's
Meatball's
Calvin Harris. I was like, oh, word.
likes the skinny boys. Okay, so okay, cool. Tell
It
us
is
about
a big dick.
Tell us about your video, Monet.
My video is called Love Like This. This is my first single off my upcoming album, which is so different than my EP because the first single, Love Like This, is a reggae joint. And it's like a reggae
You
R&B
beat Rihanna
song.
to it.
You know I'm obsessed with
She
Rihanna,
said
right?
she... What'd you say?
I'm obsessed with Rihanna. Like, I
Well,
literally...
where's
she's
her
literally my
reggae album?
religion.
Remember how she said she was going to put
I
it
She was
out
know.
going
3
to
years
put one
ago?
out, but she didn't.
I know.
Good for her.
I know, right? Because we're all sitting here like, whenever it comes, we're all going to like...
We're all gonna
obsess
buy
over
it.
We're
it.
going
We're all
to
gonna
buy
buy
it
it.
immediately.
It's called Love Like This, and we shot it in Jamaica, in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
What?
Yeah, have you? Did
You
the
did
publicist-
drag in Jamaica? Is this
Did the
really
publicist
ignorant of
not
me?
send it to y'all? Yeah, it is very ignorant. Wow, race. But we shot it in Jamaica. I'm kidding. We shot it in Malibu, but we tagged Jamaica because it looks like Jamaica though.
Right.
And it's
And
a
was
reggae
it shot
song.
by Assad?
Assad directed it, but the DP is not. That's not his name. His name is like Eli or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like a reggae joint. You know, I grew up in St. Lucia, where animals eat cats, and it's a very strange place. But my family grew up on reggae, and reggae. When you grow up, you realize how fucking homophobic and problematic a lot of reggae is.
Can we talk
There's
about
like-
everyone's favorite reggae song?
Which one?
Make the fire, make we burn that. I mean, it's a
Oh, yeah,
literal
it's about-
song about burning gay men.
Exactly. Like all like these Beanie Man songs, Elephant Man, Vibes
Yep.
Cartel, like they're so fucking homophobic and problematic. And I remember realizing that and being so upset about it. So I was like, I'm gonna make a fucking queer, gay ass reggae R&B song, and hopefully people live for it. Like we have girl couples, boy girl couples, they them couples. We have everything involved, and it's super vibey and it's super cute. And I'm showing off apparently this BBL work that Big Dipper swears I had.
Listen, when you got up and got the shoe, that's all we saw.
I have had a big ass since I was in second grade.
Listen, you protest a lot.
Uh-huh.
Someone say it so.
It's just that before my stomach was the same size as my ass. So now my stomach is half the size it used to be. My ass just looks bigger.
How was it like shooting in Malibu during the daytime? In full
Oh my god,
drag?
it was actually
You
really
seem-
cool.
You seem
okay.
to actually love being in drag in the middle of the day. I see you out in the daylight drag more than any other time.
Well, and you used to do that YouTube series where you would go and get fully
Build
in
series.
drag.
Street
No,
Beats.
not the build series. Fully
Street
in
Beats.
drag, just
Yeah.
sitting on the Brooklyn Bridge, sitting on the TKTS steps. You would just
Now,
paint
did you
your
work
face.
through whatever trauma made you do that?
Who made me do it?
Have you worked through whatever trauma made you want to do that?
why are queens so scared of daytime? Like, I love day drag. Like, why don't you like it?
Well,
Are you?
you're pretty.
Yeah, your seams
like
don't
almost,
show.
Yeah, you almost pass. Now, I don't know. It's hot. I'm very fat, so I like sweat so much, and just being in the sun.
Meatball, I am the sweatiest queen. Whenever I do something, it's literally in my thing. Like, we have the temperature the room needs to be for me to do like video stuff, because I think about getting in drag and I already start sweating. I am such a sweaty queen. Like, I am so sweaty. And I even thought about doing that Botox thing queens do. They say they get Botox on their forehead and their head to stop sweating.
I used to do
but
that.
Just
it
seems
works.
weird. Does it work?
Yeah, it works really well.
But it has
You
to
can
go
also get it
somewhere.
in
So
your
if it's not
armpits.
coming out,
Yeah,
if it's not
it
coming out
moves
your
to
head,
your lower back. But if you're wearing a tight enough corset, it just sits in the corset.
no. See, that's weird. And I feel like later on there's gonna be complications with that. Bitch, I'm gonna have fibromyalgia from fucking Botox in my forehead. And I just
Not
can't deal with,
fibromyalgia.
I can't deal with other shit. Like, So I'm a sweaty queen. So I get that completely. But in LA is oddly people. This is not how LA was advertised to me. Again, I've never spent so much time in LA. LA is pretty cool.
It's cool right now.
Right
Get
now,
ready.
wait until July.
July and August is going to be rough. Your AC bill is going to be insane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so,
Like,
tell us when the music video
$500 a
comes
month.
out.
It's out today. If you're listening to this podcast, you can go and
On
stream
Friday.
and watch and buy this Love Like This right now. Listen, stream and buy it, because all y'all are streaming for free. You're already paying for streaming, but you need to buy it too to give me
Reimburse the video.
Yeah, and when I did
pay her back for that BBL she got.
when I did my first when the EP came out, I was almost number 1 on iTunes Pop, but I was number 2
God,
because fucking Ariana Grande had that fucking bitch put out her album the same week as me, and it fucked me up.
And that
I
EP,
feel like Frankie was behind that somehow.
Girl.
Frankie knew. That EP was motocross themed, right?
What?
Didn't you get out of a car and you wore your little motocross album with the bone straight hair? The outfit?
No, that's another black queen you're thinking of.
No, fuck you.
I never had a motocross anything. What are you talking about?
You're kidding.
Dipper.
The blue jersey outfit with the bone straight hair.
That was on Drag Race. I wore that on Drag Race for a challenge.
And then in the video, you were driving all those sports cars.
I
for the
drove
EP.
one car in one scene. I did not come
You
out
are
of a
trying
thing with
me
the
right
helmet.
now.
I
Wait a minute. I
really-
don't know. I don't know who's telling the truth anymore.
This is like
me.
your podcast. This is like your podcast with Bob, where you just
not-
gaslight Bob constantly. That's all you
Oh,
do.
so I'm the one, and no one ever acknowledges how ridiculous and crazy Bob is. I was like, Monet, you made him do it.
But he's
Every
really good at
time.
changing the subject quickly if he gets caught.
And
He's
also
Oh,
getting
for
very
sure.
good
Jacob
at-
to Google things while you're
For sure.
Well, he uses Jacob as a distraction and then changes the subject and is like, we'll get back to it. And then y'all never get back to it.
For sure. I hate it. I hate the honestly, I'm trying to find like a way out. So I'm like,
Do you prefer doing your podcast with Bob or Lady Bunny? Thoughts?
I like them both for different reasons. We're doing this podcast with Lady Buddy. She is so nutty and she's so technologically challenged at times. Like sometimes when we used to do the stereo calls, it would take us like every week. It would take like an hour to get Bunny to figure out how to get on stereo. I'm like, okay, Bunny, so do you remember last week? So it's literally that same thing. And she's like, well, Monet, fuck you. And then she'll hang up the phone. I'm like, Bunny, this is not like a bit. Like we have like we set it for like 12 o'clock. Hurry, come. She's like, Monet, I just can't do it today. And I'm like, Bunny, we don't have time for this. Let's please do it. It's like that. Bunny she's insane.
What is the stereo app and why does Bob call it the stereo app?
It's something saying like cereal, right? Cereal. It's like it's just a way to engage with fans, and people can leave thoughts. Y'all should do it, honestly, especially y'all talking about stuff like sex and stuff like this. It's so great for that because you get people to react live in real time when they leave really funny calls, and it's almost like TikTok or like Instagram for podcast. You just scroll through and you can listen to any show at any time, and it's just random. And sometimes someone who has no idea who Bob and I are, some straight, will be like. One time this guy was like, "Yo, man, I really like cool with faggots like that, but y'all sound like some real cool fags, man. Like definitely for real, dude." And I'm like, And I love shit like that. And people are like, don't you hate that? I'm like, honestly, no, I think it's funny, but I'm also fucked up. I'm also one of those people that doesn't get mad when people have things like hangups in their Grindr profiles, like no black guys, no whatever. I'm like, good, because then I know where not to shop. Like, why would I? Now you have it right on the thing. I know not to even hit you up. You know what I mean? And I get why it's problematic, but I like it, so I'm not wasting my time.
I was just having this conversation, and I know we're going to wrap up here, but I was having this conversation with my trainer this morning where he was talking about, do you remember one of the more famous Karens of the last year was the woman in Central Park who called the cops on that bird watcher, that really hot daddy? Mm-hmm. And, you know, she immediately lost her job. She's filing a lawsuit now for wrongful termination. And I said, you know, I said, the only possibility that she has legs to stand on is if like, or the like if her job maybe had a morality clause or something like that, so they can actually say, we had a reason for firing you. You can't really get fired for being a bigot unless there's paperwork saying you can't, you know what I mean? Like, what she did was fucked up and awful and racist and wrong, but she didn't like throw hands on the guy. She didn't, you know, she was just being a Karen. And so we were having this conversation, and he was like, that's my issue with cancel culture, is that there are these sweeping things that happen. I want to know about her, and I want 4 or 5 million people to know who she is, but I want them to make their one-on-one judgment based on her actions of we're not fucking with her, not the whole internet cancels her or she loses her job or whatever. And I thought that was a really fascinating thing, because this past year has felt like for so many things that have popped up, it's a sweeping, immediate, across the board, and no one is actually looking into the details of those things. Are often very fucked up, racist, and bad, and those people need to be held accountable. But the sort of broad sense of a sweeping cancellation is also problematic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cancel culture is so toxic and so crazy, and it like makes my brain hurt thinking about how ridiculous cancel culture is and how it is, because it's also like in vogue, right? People want to cancel things to make themselves seem like they're so
What do they call that? Virtue signaling.
Exactly.
To show that they are on the right side of things.
Yeah. You're like, guys, let's all cancel this thing. You see? Like, I know the difference between bad and wrong, and like I'm like, great, right? Let's like, it's like, shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that we should cancel Trinity, She Devil by Night.
Wow.
She Devil by Night.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, should I make a Reddit account called She Devil by Day? And we can be like,
you do love doing drag in the daytime, honey.
oh my
You're
god,
out here in the day.
She Devil by Day.
I forgot about She Devil by Night.
I forgot too.
We don't have to get into it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Should we have her on the show and ask her to talk about that? Do you think she would talk about it?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, you should ask her. I mean,
Monet, tell your sister you had such a great time with us, and maybe we'll get her to talk about She Devil by Night.
I mean, she's never commented on it. I mean, we don't even know if it's true, right? This is all just conjecture. No one knows if it's factual.
Yeah, that's the thing, is there's no way to actually prove.
Yeah. So
there's like a lot of like, yeah.
It's probably some
That's
shady
wild.
ass fucking person who like made the who fucking, or maybe it is real. Bitch, I don't fucking know.
Monet, we always
Thank
end
you
our
so
show.
much for having you.
We had a long conversation about sexual things, and you learned about a lube shooter, but we often end our show with a sex story. We've run a little over time, but if you have a go-to wild, embarrassing, crazy sex story, now is the moment in our segment that we call Fuck Talk!
Okay, so I recently did the Bald and the Beautiful with Trixie.
Yeah,
and
we
Katya.
heard hard turds only, doo-doo on the chest. You can't repeat content over here.
Everyone knows
I have
that story.
I have so many sex stories, girl. I've had a lot of sex in my life. One of them, this is
Brag.
in drag. Oh my god! As soon as I saw my face, this is actually my one-woman show. Call Me by Monet. So this is kind of topical. Anyway, so one day I am at the end of my gig at Industry Bar, and I'm like living my life. I get on my phone, get on Grindr. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Only capital T's and parties on there. At
Yes,
that time.
mama.
Like, whatever.
Give me the tea.
I'm gonna peruse anyway. So I'm perusing, growing nothing. I'm about like calling my Uber, about to go home, and finally I get the. I'm like, ooh. He's like, hey. I'm like, hey. He's like, what you doing? Nothing. He's like, looking. Yes! Exclamation! 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 Send a picture. Send me his location. He's like 10 blocks up. I'm like, ooh, you live in what area is that? Columbus Circle. You got money. Anyway, I get to his building. I'm in the car, we're chatting, and then he buzzes me up. I get to his apartment, and then I open. But mind you, I'm in drag, right?
Oh my gosh!
I would drag, and like I come in, we start kissing, whatever, making out, whatever. I suck his dick a little bit, and then he sucks my dick. But I wasn't tucked, so she wasn't sweaty, funky drag. I was in a little bellowy moment.
Mm-hmm.
So that situation happens, and then we go to the bedroom, and then we start making out and stuff there. And then I look in the room, and on his dresser, there's this like big measuring cup with like a liquid inside of it. I'm like, work, okay, I don't know what's going on. And so then he goes, so are you into fisting? I'm like, no, I've never tried. He's like, no, not you, on me. And I was like, no, I've never done that either. He's like, well, are you interested? And I was like, this guy was so hot. His body was so great. And I was like, yeah. So, but I was like, I don't know what to do. And then so he's like, okay, so there's a liquid here. Just take it and put it on your hand and then just go in slowly. Bitch, I didn't even have to try a finger or two. He was ready.
He had the vacuum. The vacuum.
He was ready for the whole. Bitch, I put my finger in and it literally took me in like the fucking poltergeist on the fucking TV. Okay, it like sucked me in, and I'm like in at this point. I'm right at the top. I'm wrist in, right, and I'm like going around. I'm going in back and forth, and then he's like, go deeper. I go deeper, deeper. I get to about mid forearm.
Second ring.
And then I'm in there and I start turning my hand around. He's like, no, don't do that. I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. And then at this point, I was in there for about 35, 40 seconds. I take my hand out, and my pinky finger came off, and my pinky finger was inside of this man's orifice.
The nail?
The nail was in there.
Did you find it? Did you go back in?
I had my nails on.
You had your nails on? He didn't ask you to take your nails off?
Honey, these were customs acrylic set. I was not taking my fucking nails off with this motherfucker. I thought they would laugh.
So you had to go back in. Back in.
I don't know. After that point, I didn't tell him I left it in there, and then we like wrapped up, and then I left.
Were you?
What happened after?
Are you in drag on your Grindr photo?
No. Anytime I hook up in drag, it's normally guys at the gig. Yeah. Because chasers, I don't care how big of the gig it is or how small it is. Chasers are always up in the crowd looking, and you can tell them a mile away. And if you're trying to flirt, if you're trying to get that D, you just find them in the crowd, honey, and you can always know where the chasers is at. Period.
Mm-hmm.
That is so wild. It's crazy to me that he didn't in the message say like, well, maybe he would have been okay if you said no
with
to the
just some oral
fisting,
stuff?
and it just would have been that.
Yeah, I think.
But if he was
either way.
all the way ready, it seems wild that he wasn't like, "Hey, are you into fisting?"
Well, with fisting, can you? So I guess he was obviously doing it before. Like he don't wake up like that, right?
Some of them do.
It's not that they wake up like that. Cleaned out, sure. He may have been playing with a toy, and depending on how lubed up you got, he probably had been using a lube shooter previously.
Shooters, girl, life changed. I'm so happy.
If he was pre-lubed like that, you know what I mean? Because if you were able to
lube shooters disposable, because why is it 4 in a pack? That means they must wear off.
Oh, there might be some disposable ones. There are also non-disposable ones. You should look around.
Ones that are like more like a syringe type situation.
Girl, this is.
Show us which one you're looking at.
Well, this looks like the thing you used to like inseminate a fucking cow.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, that's the right one.
A lot of them on the tip, they have 4 little holes, so it shoots in every direction once it's inside.
Work. This is, but also you shouldn't go too far in, right, bitch? You can't be getting that shit all the way past. Well, I guess it's not that long to get it so deep. I don't fucking know.
Also, it'll absorb into your body or leak out later.
Yeah,
you'll be fine.
Listen, Monet. So have you fisted? Have you fisted anyone since?
No, that was the first and last time I fisted someone.
And you left a nail inside.
I left a nail. It might still be there. Legend has it. It's still in there.
Not legend has it.
Oh my god, that could be my calling card. Every time I fist someone, I leave a nail inside.
No.
That's fair.
Okay, well, listen. If you're listening to this at home and you want to find Monet, you can listen to Monet on her podcast, Sibling Rivalry, on her other podcast, Ebony and Irony. You can also check out the Sibling Rivalry Patreon. You can watch back episodes of Monét's Exchange, The Exchange Rate, the Build series, which is on YouTube. You can also see Monet on mini episodes of Drag Race and Drag Race All-Stars. You can also watch her in the Work the World docu-series on Wow Presents Plus.
God, yeah.
You can also catch her in some Pepsi commercials, and there's a blip of her face next to Cardi B saying, oh, and you can catch her for 0.001 second in a Madonna music video in which she sacrificed an entire national tour for. But, you know, we all make decisions.
Honestly, to fuck Peter Murray over, priceless.
All right, and go watch her new single and stream it and buy it out today.
And it is called Love Like This, shot in Jamaica. Meatball, let's give our outro.
Thank you so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at Sloppy Pots, send us an email at sloppysecondspot@gmail.com, or call with your own fuck talk story to 213-536-9180. Our Instagrams are Big Dipper Jelly and Spiciest Meatball. I am Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Doodle-doo-doo, forever dog. To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free and one day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.